Hi everyone, Earl Flamata here from Brighton College, and this is the Web Marketing Program Overview, what you'll learn, the benefits of it, and where it can take you. So before I get into the really hardcore technical stuff, I wanted to talk about the evolution of transportation. I know you're probably wondering what the heck does this have to do with, the web programming and web marketing. Well, first things first, you have to understand where things have shifted over the last few years. People used to stick things on trains to get something from point A to point B. Right? People would use this older technology. It was new back then, but now it's older. And when something new came along, they didn't really pay much heed. I mean, a truck, some guy said, hey, I'll invite a truck. A truck, fewer moving parts, lots cheaper to fix than a train. And to get from point A to point B, you need to lay road, which is a lot cheaper and easier to lay than rails. Unfortunately, people who ran the trains didn't see this, they just had the foresight to see that. And what happens is they went out of business. There's not that many trains shipping stuff back and forth anymore, but there's a lot of trucks on the road now, throwing back and forth. And that just goes to show things have shifted, things are changing, and this is the evolution of transportation. So there's also other evolutions that have happened in the last little while as well. People used to listen to the radio. People used to listen to the radio a lot. Now people only listen to the radio to and from work, because some guy with a camera invented TV. Said, hey, you know what, let's put this on there and have moving pictures. And because it I guess appeals to more of our senses, our sight, and the sound and audio, it's more engaging, definitely, more so, right? So that being said, the radio kind of died down, TV kind of took over, and TV reigned supreme for a couple of years. Now internet is starting to beat out TV in terms of viewership and user engagement, right? You can't really talk to your TV, you sound a little crazy if you do. So the communications has changed, right? People used to talk to each other. Right now on the SkyTrain, on the bus, you see people, their heads are down. You see people on the sidewalk, they're still texting away. People don't talk as much anymore, and things have shifted from that to more of a broadcast, where radio would tell you, "Hey, look, listen to this." TV would say, "Hey, watch this," and that was kind of a one-to-many type deal. One person would deliver a message, and many people would watch it, and kind of started consumerism. If you switch that from that to what's happening now, it's no longer like a one-to-one or a one-to-many type conversation. It's actually a many-to-many conversation. When you start a discussion in Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, people can chime in and add their piece to the conversation, and multiple people can add multiple parts. And everything's out in the open now. You can't really hide much in this new media. That being said, this is the future of marketing. The web marketing program teaches you what's going to happen like now and what's going to happen next, and to use those technologies to help the company that you end up working for, or for yourself, to get out there and get more clients and get more sales. So I want to talk about there's a shift in the world. We shifted from industrial to informational, and that being said, people no longer like being sold. People love buying things, but they no longer like being sold. No one likes being sold. Do you like being sold? Probably not. You love to buy stuff? Oh yeah, of course. And you buy stuff based on information. And that's really what the biggest shift has been. Information is now how people buy things. And I guess the larger things that have shifted are, number one, analytics. You can actually now measure what works and what doesn't work. And that's kind of important to find out where's your traffic coming from, who's visiting your website, how long are they visiting your website for, which pages do they go to when they visit the website. You can tell where people go through things and what they're interested in, and you can see what people like and what they don't like, which is a huge leap and bound above where it used to be, where you used to buy a billboard, some guy at a clicker just clicked the number of cars that went by, and that's how you would define how much you would pay for a billboard. And the thing is, you have no idea as to the target market segmentation, sex, was it a male driving a car, a female driving a car, a family driving a car, a single driving a car, no clue, no idea. Now you can drill down to how much education they've had. Right? There's a huge difference in what's been being able to be measured nowadays with internet marketing. The other thing is geographical targeting. You no longer have to waste money spending, your advertising budget on places that don't make sense, right? Why would you sell a male product to a female or a female product to a male? Just vice versa. It doesn't work, right? It doesn't work for them. They're not the right person for you. If you could geographically tag wherever you wanted to sell to, let's say you wanted to sell something to students, I would only sell in the areas where students actually resided, or where they went to school, or where they went to work. Now you can actually do that with web marketing, and that's why it's so important. Now, school is supposed to prepare you for the real world. This class that you're about to learn about and hopefully join and register with, it's not just theory, but real life practice. We're not just going to talk about it in books, we're actually going to make you do it. Okay, so internet marketing alphabet soup. The reason why I call this next slide this is because a lot of the things that people use in internet marketing have these wonderful 3 or 4 letter acronyms that no one else knows except for people in the industry. Right? And I wanted to kind of simplify this and talk about this in plain English and talk about the process in which someone buys something on the internet. Okay, we have someone on their computer who's bored, they go on the internet, they want to find some sort of product or service, and they want to connect with a vendor to buy the stuff. The first thing you're going to do, go to Google. What does Google send back to you? Well, it gives you 2 kinds of results. Natural, just ranking stuff that you'd see, and paid stuff. So SEO, search engine optimization, helps you rank in the natural search. Right? When people look for things, you'll be at the top if you SEO the site properly and work hard at doing that. The other way to get traffic from Google is through paying for it, which is also called SEM or search engine marketing, where you'll notice that certain parts of Google have different colors. Those different colored areas are ads, and people are paying for that ad space just to be put in front of people and be seen. Now, once someone finds you on the internet, obviously they're going to want to visit your website, and you need to be able to make one of those. So we teach you how to do that in the course as well. Once the site is up and people are talking about you, we want to continue the conversation with social media and make that as part of the program as well. Social media, everyone's using it. What this is for really is continuing the conversation, having customer service, and having people spread the word, which is super important to any business. Okay. So, that's all being done. The CMS stands for Content Management System. A content management system, if you make a one-page website, you can code everything by hand and not really worry about it a whole lot. Okay, because it's only one website, one page. Once you start getting to multiple pages, multiple products, multiple everything, it gets a little hairy. So what a CMS does, it allows you to systemize things, put things into a system, content management system, and make it easier for people to update stuff, even other people who are just your staff members or whatever else. I mean, now more than one person can edit a page, everyone can kind of play, and that's what it's all about. Now, in terms of products and services, online marketing is key. Nothing is a lot of, I guess, in terms of messaging. Not a whole lot of that stuff has changed. People still want to see what they're going to buy, so you're going to have to deliver the message as to why you want this thing and why you need this thing when they stumble upon your website. The next thing is research. Everything we teach you guys in the next little while, eventually, is going to get outdated. Right? Everything that's in the book eventually will get outdated. You're going to have to keep up on the newest market trends, what are the tools people are using, how are people getting in front of their customers, and all that stuff's really, really important. So there's research, where to keep up to standards and where to keep up with the information that's going on. In terms of web media, people don't just like reading anymore. Back in the day, the internet was just full of text, and all you could do was read stuff. Now, web media, you can put pictures up, you can put videos up, you can put interactive sessions up, you can have webinars and have people can join you and ask you questions live. Everything has changed in terms of that, and what we're going to teach in the course is where and when to use these new tool sets that have come into play. As a vendor, a lot of this stuff is fine and dandy, but a lot of this costs money. It's expensive, right? So to be able to reach out and touch someone after they visit the website, unless you've captured their email address, it costs a lot of money to bring that person back over and over and over again. You capture their email address. If they're interested, like genuinely interested in what you have to say and what you have to sell, they'll welcome your email. They'll actually look for it, and they'll want to know more information. Okay, so it takes 7-8 touches sometimes to get the sale across. And what's important about email marketing is that it lets the vendors do this at a very, very low price after they've already captured a lead, which is super important to do. Next is analysis and metrics. Analysis and metrics allows the vendor to find out what he's doing or she's doing right or wrong. And that's really, really important. Back in the day, you put a magazine ad out there, you're not really sure how many people saw the ad or reacted to it or took action around it. Whereas with email marketing and with online marketing, you can tell who clicked on what, who read what email, and when, and where were they from. That's important stuff. That's where analysis and metrics come in. It lets you know, are you on the right path or not. And last but not least, project management. There's a lot of stuff on this page, from the client looking on the internet all the way to the vendor being able to sell them stuff and then constantly commute with them. That project management, that lets you put the right stuff in the right order at the right time. Really important. Now we tie all this wonderful stuff together and we have a web marketing project, a real project with real budgets. We actually give you guys money and you go out there, go forth and build something from scratch. That's super important. It gives you hands-on, real-world experience, which is important in today's day and age because people want people who've got track records. People, I guess companies want to hire people who've done it before in the past. And if you've done it for real, you're going to beat the guy who just got a piece of paper. And that's the real deal there. So the Web Marketing Specialist Diploma is a 36-week program. It starts with Introduction to Marketing and goes all the way down to the Web Marketing Project that I mentioned earlier, which ties up all the skill sets in between. And what you're going to get out of this is the ability to get a job or a position as an online marketing coordinator, an online marketing manager, an affiliate marketing coordinator. There's lots of different specific niches. You're gonna learn what you like out of the program, and eventually you can niche down and you get very specialized in whatever you like to do. That being said, on the Brighton College website, actually you can type in whatever keywords you want in the Find a Career Now section, and it'll actually go out there and bring back information for potential jobs for that keyword. So try it out if you like. The Brighton College Career Center, check it out there, and find jobs that could be interesting to you. So the bonuses that come back, other than the fact that you learn stuff, get hands-on information, and actually a real budget to promote something. Any student who comes out of the course is going to be AdWords certified. You're going to have a qualified position, I guess, in terms of Google's testing structure. You're going to know how to use AdWords, and Google's going to say you know how to use AdWords at the end of the program. Okay. The next is an iPad 3. We're throwing in an iPad 3 with anyone who registers with I guess a full diploma. You can ask the advisors about that kind of stuff. But yes, iPads 3 are included in the program now as a standard. Now this is a really interesting slide. Interesting statistics from payscale.com. You can see it ranges anywhere between $38,000 to $65,000 a year, with the median being $50,000. So, I mean, why go through the hassle of learning all this stuff anyway? There's a big ROI, or return on investment, in education. You're putting money in now, but you're putting money in to better yourself. And this is actually one of the biggest things you can put money into, which is yourself and your capacity to earn. So what I made was a quick chart here. The minimum wage is the blue line, the skilled wage is the green line, and this is assuming that you make a 3% raise every year, give or take, right? So the difference between minimum and skilled was staggering. I mean, on a minimum job, over 20 years, it'd be $564,000. With a skilled job, with $50,000 or higher, or in that range, okay, it would be $1.3 million. That's a huge difference over the course of a lifetime as to your lifetime earnings, what kind of lifestyle you'll be leading, right? I mean, this is life-changing stuff, education. So that being said, that is the end of the web marketing program overview. So join today to learn tomorrow's technologies. Your future is bright at Brighton College. If you guys want any more information, the website is www.brightoncollege.com, and you can give us a call at 604-227-3883. If you have any technical questions about the program, please feel free to contact me. Again, my name is Earl, and thanks for watching.